Congratulations, you just got an assistant that can get rid of spam in your emails, set up your taxes, write grant proposals, set up a fundraiser, plus 1,000 other things based on what your needs are. And all it costs for you for this new 24/7, 365 assistant is $20 per month. And I'm going to show you the basics of how to set that up today. If you're new here, hello, my name is Rob. I'm not an AI researcher, a tech guy. I'm a 4-time small business owner that uses AI to help run every single one of them. And on the DAIN channel, we talk about AI for business, everyday use and investments, just so you know what we're all about. So let's get into it as fast as we possibly can, which is Claude. Now, the question that you may be asking is, well, look, for as far as Claude goes, what about the other ones that I use? What about ChatGPT or OpenAI or everything that has to do with Perplexity or maybe Grok or maybe you use Hermes or maybe you use OpenClaw? I've used all of them. And I can tell you right now, the easiest onboarding way for everybody is just to use Claude on your desktop, not so much with your browser on the desktop. There's some very big differences. First of all, it's extremely fast to set up. If you're looking for a CLI or command line interface, this is not for you. If you want just a very easy example to use, Claude is the one that you should be using to make things just super simple. Also, it's inexpensive. I know I said it's $20 per month, and that is true, but I use everything under the sun. And I can tell you that a lot of these tokens add up pretty quickly, especially if you don't have a stop loss and you just run through the amount that you're actually paid up for. This can happen on OpenClaw. This can happen on Hermes. This can happen on every different one that you actually have. So to me, I think $20 per month, if you maximize them in the right way, which we'll talk about, is the best option. And as far as like user interface, I'm not a developer. I don't like using command line interfaces. Just give me an app. I can click, I can type, I can speak. Everything makes it super simple. I got a lot of things to do. I don't have time for this stuff. And then lastly, as far as like Claude Code, and to maximize things, which we'll get into, there's 3 options when we get the desktop. There is chat, there is Claude Cowork, and there's Claude Code. Don't get too hung up on the wording. You're going to use Claude Code pretty much all the time. It's the easiest and the most inexpensive. So as far as what I see with people when I talk to them about Claude is that it's like, oh yeah, it's like Super Google. I just put it in, then I ask it about some questions. That's pretty much it. And you can do it like that, but you're wasting $20. Just go use Grok for that. It's a lot cheaper. Or use ChatGPT for the free tier. Or use Google Gemini. But for this one, if you just set it up the right way, what you're going to do, it makes things a heck of a lot easier. And I'm going to show you how to do those things. So there's actually 2 options. There is Claude on the browser within your Google Chrome or in Brave or whatever, Safari, whatever you actually have, versus if you download it onto your laptop, to your desktop. And to me, you can use the browser, but you miss out a lot of important functionality, especially if you're paying $20 a month. First of all, it's limited access. You've only got so much for file uploads and scope. There's a very limited amount of memory, so it kind of forgets things. That's pretty much just how it is. As far as tool connections, if you want to connect things to like your email, I know some people think that's like, oh, I don't want to do that, but trust me, in certain situations, it really does help. Google Slides, Google Drive, Microsoft, all those things can be connected. It makes it a heck of a lot easier. And then you're really using like 1/5 of the power supply that actually Claude can give you. So for me, Claude Desktop just wins. Full access, a lot of memory, a lot of integrations, and then you get the full power unlocked, especially with you using the right LLM moving forward. So the first day for you, if this is your first day, or maybe you're taking another stab at it, I want to do 3 things. First, I want to show you how to download this. It's very easy. Second, we're going to create a project. And third, we're going to talk about the 95 replacement. This is the most important tool that I can possibly give you. I use this probably 20 times every single day. It's very powerful, very easy. I'll show you how to use it. So again, we're not going to use this as a chat. We're going to use it as designed to do, which is like an AI agent. So it works for you 24/7, 365. And we're not going to use Cowork. We're going to use Claude Code to keep the tokens down so you can maximize that $20 you're actually putting into it. And lastly, I think this is the most important thing that we should all understand is safety. Now, I come from a background in real estate, medical, military, and also digital assets and investments in that situation. But I can just tell you that the most important thing is the setup and making sure that you are safe first and foremost. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. So in this situation, we're not going to give Claude the keys of the kingdom. It's like if you hire somebody for the very first day, you're not going to be like, here you go, here's the keys to the vault, go have fun, I trust you 100%. You wouldn't do that. you are going to make sure that Claude knows what you're doing, knows what you want, and you can watch it because you're the boss. So from now on, we're just going to pick on the allow once, and we'll go from there. So let's set Claude up on the desktop itself and make it very simple. So first things first, there's a link in the description. Very simple to upgrade to Claude Code. Now, if you want to do the annual, it's $17. I don't expect you to go to the max. I don't want you to go to the max. You don't need that right now. So 17 bucks annually, annualized every month, or $20 per month, pay as you go. I like the pay as you go. It's just pretty much how I'm doing things. Then next, we're going to download the Claude app to our desktop. I don't know if you have Microsoft. I don't know if you have Mac, but once you go there, it will auto-suggest what you should be on. So just pick that and then go from there. So I have a Mac. It just automatically comes out as download for Mac OS. So we're going to download that. It's there. We're good to go. Again, links in the description. And what I want you to notice here is on the browser itself, when you go there, you're like, hey, wait a second. Maybe I could do this on the browser. I don't want to download anything because I'm a little paranoid. Me too. So just if you want to know things about downloading things, it's relatively safe. I've been using this now for 2 months, 3 months or so. I know it's been a very long time. It hasn't been out that long. But I will tell you, if you want to maximize your use case, on the left-hand side, this is on the browser. We can actually do this in the desktop. I just want you to set this up and so you know. When you click on your name there, you're all set up, and you click on settings, you can go to usage, and you can see your usage that you're using for every 5-hour block. So here's how it works. $20 gets to these 5-hour blocks. And just to make sure you're not some power user in some far-off country blowing through all of Anthropic's tokens on Claude, it's going to give you a 5-hour window to use a specific amount for those $20 per month. Now, that doesn't mean like it's like 20 bucks for 5 hours. It limits you in those 5 hours. And I got to tell you, if you use co-work, it's super expensive. And sometimes you run out of tokens. And if you don't and you use code, it can last pretty much the whole time. But if you want to know what your usage is, just do that on the browser. And a little pro tip, you can leave your browser open instead of when you're in the actual Claude app to click into settings and then go to usage and then bring this up. You can just take a look on your browser and have this open 24/7 if you wanted to, and just see what your usage is. Doesn't matter where you do it. I'm just saying I like to do this every so often just to make sure that the usage is not going too crazy. Okay, so now that we have that out the way, you also were probably looking at the download and say to yourself, hey, wait a second. I can see right there, it says code, co-work, and design. Why do I have to download this desktop? And again, you don't have to, but I will just tell you that when you click on code or co-work, is either sorry, if you're doing for code, it's going to be a command line interface, or for co-work, it's going to say, sorry, you have to download that for the desktop. The only thing that actually works on Claude.ai when you go there is just to actually do a chat. And again, we're not here to chat. If you want to do a chat, you can do those other free tools. This is something a little bit more advanced, so don't do that. So here's the thing about with uses. When you're within the desktop app on Claude, you will see here that just like we saw in the browser on the very upper left-hand corner, you've got chat, co-work, and code. And you're going to click on code. That will be the cheapest option. Also, to keep your token use in that 5-hour window down, there's different options for the LLM. Opus 4.8 currently, and we're looking at the beginning of June 2026, is the most advanced they have, Opus 4.8. Now, you can go for a lesser model, and they work pretty well, quite honestly. And you can go down to Sonnet or Haiku 4.5, but if you really want to do some really deep dive types of things, you can use Opus 4.8. If it's something like very simple, like something like with chat, drop it all the way down if you want to save all your tokens. And if you're just lazy like me, you're like, yeah, I'll just answer it and see if it runs out. Then just keep it at Opus 4.8 or Sonnet 4.6. And then if you want to do a new session, of course, you click new session. That'll start a new type of conversation between you and AI. And to talk about like how this actually works, I'm going to show you what Claude can do automatically and how much it's going to cost you in tokens and to save some. So this is a task that I do every single day. It's the DAIN Daily Show, Digital Asset News. Once I type that into Claude Cowork, boom, spits out everything that I need to know about what's going on for the day. And then at some point, I'll say like, hey, I want you to, build the outline which is part of it, and say, sure, and just rips right through that. So what used to take me 4 to 5 hours beforehand to disseminate all this information now takes me roughly 10 minutes or so. And then to put the show is another couple, 20 minutes or something like that. But when I'm doing something like this, I have options. I can put this into Claude Code, or I can put this into Claude Cowork. Now, I always used to do Claude Cowork, and for some reason, I kept running out of the tokens in the 5-hour time. It would say, you're maxed out. And I'd say, well, I've only ran the show and asked a couple questions. And then, of course, when I went back and ran with Claude Code, all of a sudden, everything was fine. It was no hassle, no issue. And I had plenty of tokens to run off my 5 hours to do other projects for the other businesses that I have. And it made my life a heck of a lot easier. So just, something like that would take me roughly 50 to 60% of my tokens. And it wasn't only that much going on. However, I did Claude Code, it worked out pretty well. And that's not the only example. Also, if we take a look at here, I did an example with Claude Code with Sonnet 4.6, and I'm doing Cowork versus Code. And the slide might be a little bit hard to see. I'll try to blow that up. But when I was using external tools to generate a video, when I first did this, I used Claude Code, and I checked the usage, which I was doing that in the app. You can do that again in the browser, whichever way you want to do it. And I saw, I'm like, oh, wow, this was generating 2% usage. Sounds pretty good for Claude Code. Then I did the exact same thing, the exact same references, the exact same typing, the exact same letters, and I used that into Claude Cowork, Sonnet 4.6 as well. And I used Higgs Field to do the work, which was, it would actually connect to an outside source. And I thought, oh, this will be easy. And for some reason, Higgs Field couldn't work too well. And when I took a look at it, after it was done and it wasn't even finished, it was using 18%. So the 2% that I used before, plus the 16% giving me 18%. So 16% was used for a video that never actually materialized. And I said, well, maybe there's something wrong. So then I came back and I said, okay, how about this? I'm going to use Claude Code again. And I asked it just to animate these two images. I said, okay, this is in the same session. Everything's going through. And as you go in the same session, you're reading more of the material. And I did that. And guess what? Only 2% was used. So again, if you want to save some tokens, just use Claude Code. And again, if you want to do all these things, you can pick Opus 4.8. You can use less tokens in Sonnet, Haiku, and so on and so forth. But for you, when you get in there and we open up our desktop, this is what I want you to do. You're going to go in there and click on New Session, Code first, then New Session. You can pick Opus 4.0 or Sonnet 4.6. And when you do that, we're going to open up Claude for the very first time. And here's how I want you to work it through. So as you can see here, I'm actually in Cowork because I didn't know any better back in the beginning of May or so when I did this first time. And I just wanted, because what you want to do is you want Claude to get to know who you are, what you want to do, what's your goals and aspirations, what do you think you could move in this direction or that direction, and what is most important to you. And I can't, of course, speak to that. You're going to have to just sit down with Claude and just talk to Claude and tell him what it is. Claude, again, is essentially your assistant. You have to give context to the people that you hire so that they can do a better job. And Claude actually does the best job as time goes on. So I asked him, I said, okay, I know I'm supposed to do one part here, but I think it's more important now that you interview me until you're 95% confident that you can write content and you understand exactly who I am. And Claude comes back and says, love this approach. Let's get everything going. And it asked me a ton of questions about who I am, my business, my history, where are my bottlenecks, what's an issue. And I got to tell you, I did this and I felt like it was so long because I was typing so much, but here's a trick for you. If you don't like to type so much, it's very simple. See this here in the bottom right-hand corner? It says press and hold to record. You don't have to do that. All you got to do is just press this button and then just start talking just like this, and it'll take everything down. And you can just start blabbering to Claude about everything that you ever want to do and everything that we just talked about. Then when you're done, you just click this again and then send it off. So that is what I would do, knowing what I know now. Also, I will tell you that as I went through this, and not just for my real estate business and the digital asset news show and the different other healthcare that I work with, but one of the things that surprised me was when I was talking to Claude about ADLA, or Amigos de los Animales, which is a nonprofit that we work with. And I was asking it about what is the best way for you to show me how I can get more donations through social media. And Claude said, why are you doing all that? Why don't you just write some grants? And I was like, you know what? It's a pretty good idea. So we went down this road and I was like, well, how does that work with a grant? He's like, oh, well, I just research it for you. And then you tell me what Amigos is all about and we can write them all these different, there was like a list of 50 different grants that are out there, ranging from $1,000 all the way up to $250,000. And it said, we can write the grant for you. I can follow up with you. You're gonna have to do some connections and we'll talk about that in next videos and stuff like that. But we've been doing that for a week now. We've got a couple of things in the pipeline that work pretty great. And this is something that I would never have known of unless I would have talked to Claude and explained to them the business. And it says this was the lowest hanging fruit. I got to tell you, I got to believe that is actually true. So once you're done with that, then you can get into, we can start talking about skills and the other things that need to be talked about. But that was just the primary part just to get you going. I want you just to start with that. We're going to do a whole series and I'm going to try to explain as best I can the next parts to it. But there are some things that I want you to know about right now that are going to make your life a whole lot easier. And that is the 95 rule. So I alluded to that in the early part of this video, but what it comes down to is the 95 rule is something that I think is going to help you a lot. It's helped me tremendously. And again, I use it 20, 30 times a day. And basically what it comes down to is this. Claude and any AI agent that's out there is only as good as the input that you give it. So a lot of the times it's insufficient. So when I would say like, hey, I need you to make me a thumbnail for YouTube, and I needed to have this type of background and me here, and then also some Bitcoin. And then also I would say something like, hey, Claude, also, I need you to write up a storage manual for some of our real estate properties for apartment complexes or for our short-term places. And I need you just to kind of put this together and make it so super simple. And it would spit out like the worst stuff of all time. So now what I've learned is, okay, I give them the prompt, this is what I want, and I say this, Claude, ask questions until you are 95% sure of what I want and give me pushback if you have better ideas for me to consider. That's it. And what I did was instead of just like typing that every time, because again, it wastes a lot of time, there's this option that you have if you have an Android or an iPhone. It's called text replacement. And all I do is every time I put in the numbers 9 and 5, and that's anywhere. That could be on this browser. That could be in the Claude desktop. That could be on any other different AI tool out there. It expands to, hey, whatever I say the prompt, ask me questions until you're 95% sure. And if you have something better, then give me pushback and I'll listen to it. If you can do that every single time, you're going to get way better results of what you are putting out. So that essentially is it in a nutshell. This is our third episode of DAIN. Moving forward, or excuse me, our second episode, the third episode, we're going to talk about the safety and the guardrails. I just want to kind of get your feet wet so you can kind of explore it, get everything set up. We're going to talk about guardrails next episode, which will be out in 2 or 3 more days. Then we'll talk about skills and plugins. We'll talk about connections, which is where things get a little bit dicey, I must admit. So you got to be careful with that. Then we'll talk about memory and projects, first rule automation, and then we're going to build your own skill out from scratch. Now, you're welcome to do all those things that I just told you about and go have at it. There's a lot of different materials out there. I'd like to just have you have the first part, and then we'll jump into the next part. But again, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want to do. So that's it for today. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I appreciate you coming to the new channel, and we'll see you on the next one where we talk about safety and guardrails. Thanks so much for watching.